One room, a giant, a blighted giant. I couldn't have ended up with a worse enemy to fight. Oh, these guys are so bad. Oh, this jerk. Oh, the collector. I hate him so much. Hi, it's Mr. G here, back with another cheese run of Darkest Dungeon. As we're waiting to build up Infestation to high so we can get ourselves an invitation and go hunt down the old Viscount, we're doing cheese run. So cheese run part 3 is Flagellant only, veteran dungeon, martyr seal here, and shards of glass. We'll try those out. I have no idea how this is going to go. Let's provision this poor guy and get to it. Yes, I know, I'm only sending one guy in like an idiot. The camping business, that'll help. Take a whole pile of food, keys, medicinal herbs, some laudanum. We're going to spend some money on this run. Just, you know, to make sure that, that we are as prepared as can be. So lots of stuff. Only one guy. It is a longer dungeon. Oh my word, this dungeon is gigantic. Apologies if you hear some air conditioning going on. It is ridiculously hot today, so trying not to sweat to death while running this dungeon. And well, it's not much to do but get to it, so you're gonna touch that anyway. I should have checked this guy's quirks. Okay, so I don't know how well we're gonna do with bleed damage in the wield. Hopefully we don't get blighted too terribly. Oh, we got a surprise that is gonna help. Let's do some Rain of Sorrows back here. So my plan basically is he's going to heal himself, and when he goes Rapturous, the worst thing he does is hurt other people on your team, but I have no one else on my team, so just gonna try this out and see how far we can get. I don't realistically see myself actually beating a long veteran dungeon with only one guy. But either way, it'll notch up time in the hamlet a week, and that's what I want to do. Hopefully we don't lose him. He's my only Flagellant, so we've got Martyr Seal here just in case, and to give us some of that bonus damage. I'm gonna exsanguinate my good friend here. Heal back up.
Slowly, gently.
So far, so good.
Life is taken.
Yes, ancestor. All right, devil, don't fail me. Just hammer this guy with punch. I mean, this is just a really good way to prove how overpowered the Flagellant is as a character, as a hero. It's probably better that there are more characters like this guy. Okay, oh, we're bleeding. Bandage time. Draw a torch.
As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
Not too shabby. We came out of that in relatively solid shape. Try and hang on to as many things that are going to keep us alive as possible, just to see if we can pull this off. And we have to explore 90% of rooms. Let's ditch this one and go up here and hit the rest of these. We are not fighting the Shambler. We are definitely not doing that with one hero. I'm going to ignore that altar. We've cleared one room, a giant, a blighted giant. I couldn't have ended up with a worse enemy to fight. Oh, these guys are so bad. Well, at least they bleed. Wish me luck. We're not going to kill him in time, though. Word. And we're getting hammered with the stress. That's fact. This guy's just not going to... It's going to take so long to kill him.
How quickly the tide turns.
I have a feeling this is going to end our run right off the bat. Just dealing with this giant. This is not good. Why? Why do we have to hit a blighted giant in the second run? At least he bleeds. 12 damage for 3 rounds. We have to whip out his Exsanguinate here, and we're going to get Rapturous in a minute because we're going to be so stressed out. And I'm going to have to end this run due to Heart Attack. That's what's going to kill us, so we can get camping. Seriously de-stressed. There we are.
Injury and despondence
1 point
set the
away
stage for
from
heroism
death's door.
or cowardice.
Oh my god. So bad. Fire up some torches. I should have done that on my last round. Out 17 points in the face. And more stress. We're gonna get Rapturous yet? Nearly, and we are just not a lot of light here. Oh, here we go. Rapturous. There it is.
Madness.
Yes, madness time.
Sublimity of the intelligence.
Okay, we're gonna
Oh, so it has
fire
been
off
said.
some torches. And once again, Exsanguinate on our dear good friend, the Giant. Yeah, we're coming up on Heart Attack here. Wasn't planning on taking this much stress damage in the second battle. Oh, just keep getting smacked with the dang tree. Oh, this poor guy. Oh, we're at death's door now. Oh, we're gonna do bonus damage, but still. Oh, don't kill us. We survived one death blow.
Prodigious
Giant
size
is
alone
dead.
does not dissuade the sharpening blade.
Exsanguinate. This little lady who I normally would have taken out first or with another character, but we had to do the Giant because it was just the one of us. Oh my word. She's dead.
Unforeseen.
Down to one cultist lady from a stressful incantation on us today. We're gonna make it through this battle. How much further we're gonna make it, that I'm not sure. And one more Exsanguinate for good measure. 9 bleed damage. Look at that. And more stress. Just couldn't quite kill her off in time. It's too bad there's not a consumable that actually takes away stress. It just isn't.
Continue the onslaught.
Well, we did take out a Blighted Giant with one hero in a veteran dungeon, so I'm gonna pat myself on the back just a little bit for that one. You know what? We're not touching that. We are firing up camping. All right, we're gonna eat as much as possible, reduce as much stress as possible here. I should have checked this guy's camp skills. What do we have for camp skills? Wait, we have no camp skills we can run at all? Yeah, here we go. Plus 40 stress. Remove disease. Minus 50 stress. Doing that. We can only do it once. Remove disease we don't need. Alright, we're going to bonus to bleeding and speed. And let's hope we don't get hit with anything tonight. Calm down,
The
Flagellant.
way is lit. The path is
I
clear.
don't need Steam
We
updates right
require
now.
only
There
the
we go.
strength to follow it.
Can we make it a little further? Oh, stop stressing out, my friend. Alright, backpack. We can deal with a backpack.
Finding the stuff is only the first test.
Don't
Now
touch
it
that.
must be carried home.
Amazing one guy can carry the same amount of gear as a whole party. But, hey, whatever. I'm the one who's being stupid and only
magic
took
is
one
struck.
guy in this
A
run.
blazing star is born.
We did remember shovels. So, I will take it. Looks like I brought plenty of everything except torches. We are going to run lower than I like on torches. We can use the firewood to boost it a bit. We gotta deal with this stress. Oh, he's just decided to injure himself. Thanks, Flagellant. Good old Raptors there messing with us.
Such a terrible assault cannot be left unanswered.
I know. Let's see how we do. Stabbed. Oh, he likes it. This guy really has some issues. But what are you gonna do? Well, we are gonna hopefully throw down some Exsanguinate shortly. Kill that back rank. Okay, we need to kill our big friend up here with some Sanguinate. Hopefully I'm saying that correctly. Crit 44 healing. I mean, that's really, really ridiculous.
A death by
Imagine running 2 of these guys. Oh my word. That howling you hear is not from in-game. That is Baby G. I'll be right back after doing some dadding. Oh, let's throw down some more bleed. See, well, it makes your options really easy when only playing one hero. Ow. You've shot me right to the chest. But judging from the way this guy stands around all day, he doesn't seem to mind that too terribly bad. And you're dead.
Monstrous size has no intrinsic merit, unless inordinate exsanguination be considered a virtue.
Well, the Flagellant considers exsanguination a virtue, so there's that. Oh, we have too many stupid goodies here
The flow
to
of
take any of the stuff with us.
corruption.
Can we eat some of that food? We still have enough left. Alright. So far so good, as long as we do not get a heart attack. We have a secret door. We have the loot pack here. Please be torches. That's it. And we got a battle coming. Let's fire up a torch. Can't believe I didn't bring more. Oh, this jerk. Oh, the collector. I hate him so much.
And cloaked in malice.
Oh, does he bleed? He does bleed, so I guess it's a bonus and a crit. Yes. Good job, Devil. You're my favorite. Okay, here it comes. Dialed up a collect call there. 1-800 I need bad guys. Okay. We've decided to injure ourselves for no reason, sure. At least we can hit the back rank here with Rain of Sorrows. Take this guy out. Damage for 4 rounds. We just have to stay alive. Can we do it? Yes. Well, not if we get a heart attack. If the heart attack mechanic wasn't in here, the Flagellant would be ridiculously overpowered. I guess there was a time before they had that in there. Been a while since I played pre-Radiant mode, Darkest Dungeon. Some more Rain of Sorrows on you guys. 14 damage, 3 rounds. Just have to stay alive here. Wish I had another trinket that gave death blow resistance stacked with the old martyr seal here. Personally would like to keep him off death's door, if at all possible. So to break out some exsanguinate here so that we do not die. I could have swapped out his redeem here because we're not going to be healing anybody else.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
We might do that after this. Show collection. Really shouldn't be going around the street flash at everybody, collector. I'm just saying. Not your best behavior there, dude. Oh, this guy needs to be dead. He really does need to die. Oh, once again, the stress is going to overload. Big time. Nice work on a crit 16. Well, that'll help. Crits are going to help us, but not enough. We could probably do a Jester
Unbalanced.
Flagellant only run. Uh-oh. Die. Just die. He's going to ask him for more dudes. We knew he was going to do it. But I still hate the collector every time he does it. So we've gone all rapturous, or I clicked that accidentally like an idiot. Please bleed out. So we've run into a giant guy, blighted giant. Those are awful. Followed quickly by the collector. So the RNG is just deciding to punish my stupidity today. My goodness. Just the guys. Leave him be. He just wants to go around all day whipping himself. I mean, please don't skip a turn. Oh, okay, good. Would be a bad day. 6 damage for 3 rounds, and it's gonna not kill him by 2 points, but we have to exsanguinate here. We are gonna die. So keep us alive here a little bit longer. Rain of Sorrows will finish this guy. These guys will bleed out. Yeah, so basically this is just showing me that I need to pair the Flagellant with anybody to keep the stress down. I mean, he pairs great with anybody. You're not going to have a bad day with the Flagellant. So, Red Hook, yes.
Broken.
This guy is a beast.
Maintain the offensive.
You need to die. Oh, we're going to get flashed here again. Pedo flash there. Alright, sanguinate time on this guy. And then we need to kill the Flector, but we need to get hit points worse. We need to de-stress most of all. Which means I'm going to be burning up our camp firewood here shortly. Probably one more battle. And maybe right after this one, judging by how stressed out we are.
Disadvantage. Give them no quarter.
Okay. Seriously. Oh, it's good. So close to dying. Now he's going to spawn a whole set. No jerk lines.
As the fiend falls,
Just wonderful.
a faint hope blossoms.
Please don't skip a turn. What are you going to do? You're going to punish this dude. You, sir, are going to bleed out and die next round. No, you're not. Oh, you're not going to bleed out and die. I'm gonna make sure that you do. Finally. Kill him. Good. Okay, just need to kill these two dingleberries, and we are sorted for this battle.
A predator is often
Another mini-boss
blind to
now.
its own peril.
Does the Blighted Giant count as a mini-boss? I know the Collector counts as kind of a roving mini-boss from Radiant mode. Blighted Giant is a total pain. If he's mini-boss worthy, let me know what you think in the comments. List all the mini-bosses for all I know. Wouldn't mind. Oh man, this are taking a long time. With only one hero. Sanguinate this guy. Yeah, hit points are not the problem with the Flagellant at all.
Confidence surges as the
Beam
enemy
damage
crumbles.
is also not the problem. If it breathes, it's gonna kill it. Kill that floating spinal cord. Take it out. There you go. And, alright, we got room for one more sanguinate. Are we at 50% points? Oh, he's gonna go all rapturous and do what he wants to do. What? Ooh, we need that. What a mess.
A
We are
trifling
near
victory,
2 heart attack
but a
levels
victory
of stress.
nonetheless.
We can get halfway through this dungeon, maybe. I mean, we're nearly halfway. Well, we're not halfway, but we're so close. You know, since the Flagellant enjoys torture and pain so much, I should really hook him up with my mortgage broker. Because dealing with them is the most torturous and painful thing I've ever had to deal with in my entire life. Okay, bing bang boom, explore 90% of rooms. Well, let's explore this empty one. And hopefully we don't die. Wonderful, look at that. Let's throw in some snacking, and we are so close to a heart attack. We better throw down for the camp firewood here. Oh, look at this poor guy.
Gathered
All by
close
himself.
in tenuous firelight
There you
and
go.
uneasy companionship.
Minus stress and bonus speed. Sorry, the voice is all cracking up here, guys. But no sleep.
The light, the
Stays
promise
awake,
of
this guy.
safety.
Okay, onwards. Onwards, my good friend, the Flagellant. How much further can you make it before the old dungeon? Oh, he didn't disarm it. I was hoping for a de-stress
Ancient traps lie
out of
in
that
wait,
deal.
unsprung and thirsting for blood.
Man, oh great, are you kidding me? Another blighted giant? For serious? I don't know, we gotta deal with this lady because she's gonna stress us out. Like nobody's business. She's not good. Can't believe we have to deal with another one of these things. It's not even a champion dungeon, it's just veteran. Oh, we're getting marked. We dodged it. Good job, devil. Yeah, oh, tree branch smackdown. Here it is. 22 points of damage. Well, we got to exsanguinate this guy. Because we need those 22 hit points back.
Nerves and
Here it comes. More stress. Yeah, every blood, my friend. Oof. Look at this guy resisting like nobody's business. He's been blighted yet? We can deal with blight if we have to. We cannot deal with any more stress though. We gotta take this old lady out. She is priority target numero uno. Alright, my friend. Reign of Sorrows it is. Bam. How about them apples? Ooh.
Death waits
That does not.
for the
does not feel
slightest
good right
lapse in concentration.
now. Oh my goodness. What was that? Smelly move right there. Like he was blowing armpit juice on us. Alright. 4 damage, 3 rounds. Alright. Dead. Dead. This giant down. Alright. It is exsanguination time. How about them apples, Mr. Giant? Oh, and there we are. We're back from the break. Can we do it? This character is ridiculous. I know Red Hook wanted to make a hero everybody would like. Did I do that, or did he just go full rapturous mode there?
Prodigious size alone does not
I wasn't
persuade the sharpened blade.
doing too many things at once right now. Let's throw down some of that. What can we get rid of that we don't really need? We kind of need that. Do we need heirlooms? Oh, let's use a torch. Throw that in there. Okay, don't touch that. Just leave that alone. Onwards. We have a lot more dungeon to cover, and we are way too stressed out to do it. We are out of campfires. If only we'd brought our wonderful good friend the Jester, but we're doing a solo run. Because I don't know why I'm doing this. Honestly, we're just messing around. I will do another cheese run. I don't know, maybe a bunch of highwaymen, a bunch of crusaders. We'll see what's next on the list. Leave me a comment if you want to see me do a stupid run with a stupid cheesy build. Let me know in the comments, guys, and I will do my best to accommodate. Hopefully soon we will be on our way to getting some invitations here. Tracking down the old discount. Oh, a howler. Slavering Ghoul. I don't know why I always call him a howler. It's like they're always howling. Alright, more super stressful guys to take us out. I feel like if the RNG had been kinder to us, we hadn't run into all these ridiculous, irritating, roving mini-bosses, this would have been a little bit easier. But of course, no, we're getting hammered. Hammered with stress, damage. I call him Howler because he howls all the time. And we've been hit with horror. We have laudanum. We're taking it. Okay, calm down here. You're gonna die. We're gonna throw some punish on you, friend. We really need a crit.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
What's gonna get it done, though?
Festering fear
So much
consumes
stress.
the mind.
Really, this is ridiculous, the amount of stress. Firing up some more laudanum, firing up some more punish. Or bam, take it to the face, friend. You're gonna give us even more stress. You're gonna, oh, good, just some straight up damage. I never thought I would say that. Oh, yes. Just take away my hit points. That I'm not worried about. Deal damage to us all day. Just don't stress him out. He's got a touchy heart.
Perhaps the turning point.
Whew. Alright, let's throw down some food. Too bad you can't de-stress with food. I de-stress with food all the time. Okay, let's avoid that. Let's hope we get to fight some seriously easy enemies here.
As the light gains purchase,
just de-stress.
spirits are lifted.
Great. Stress dealing
purpose is
dude.
made
These
clear.
guys are terrible. I didn't. Did I click that? I don't know. I wanted to take out this guy. Yep. Nailed the stress.
The slow
Pain
death,
is my compass. Well,
unforeseen.
you're gonna be having a
Unforgiving.
heart attack. Is your compass here in a minute? Alright, friend. No more howling at us. Okay. Madman, we need you to die here, buddy. We need you to not stress this out. We need to crit here. So we can put you de-stress a bit. Uh-oh, groping sword. Never good to get nailed with a groping sword. And heart attack, death's door. Really gonna die now. This is bad. And he's dead! No, my only flagellant.
Where there is no peril in the
That's
task.
it.
There can be
Didn't
no
have quite
glory in
enough.
its accomplishment.
Death blow, resist. Well, we went to the bitter end. I'm gonna have to make a brand new one. I think I'm gonna cry. Oh, maybe they have a backer flagellant. Devil, you did your best, buddy. Good run. Oh, why did I have to do that? Why? Okay, minus virtue chance on the next run. Let's just look. Is there another one in the stagecoach? Yes. I knew I needed one. All right, groovy. Well, we're gonna grind this poor level 2 flagellant up. Maybe we'll do, I don't know. Town Master, sure. No, we're full up. We need some more newbies to go with our poor level 2 guy here. And we got a few. Willoughby, Mac. Wrong, we can't go with him. And Terrell. Well, we'll see if we can grind Mac up here. Well, we're going to rename you to Mac and Jack here shortly. Let's go take a peek at infestation levels. How we doing? We're finally to high. Well, it cost us a flagellant because I had to go be an idiot. But you want to watch more of me playing Darkest Dungeons like an idiot, throw us a sub, throw us a like. I will catch you guys on the next one. Mr. G out.